Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of XPlicit Materia, the podcast where a nerdy drummer talks to his friends. And today we're joined newly by Jesse over here to my right or left or whatever it is. Welcome, Jesse. How are you?
I'm doing good. This is fun. Pretty stoked to do this.
Right on. It was told to me by Dane that you are an avid fighting game player.
Yes.
You actually went into.
No, I just said he fights people. Just in general.
He's actually really good at MMA.
Yeah.
You can call that a game.
I just do it at the video game contest because I know I can win.
Yeah.
No, at the video game store. You just they're waiting in line to buy the next Call of Duty, and you're just punching them in the head.
That's right. Dane told me you actually competed.
Yes, since 2007.
Oh wow! You do still compete?
I do. Our arcade is actually opening back up. The first monthly is the 29th. So I'm actually going to be practicing some tonight.
All right. What game is your fighting game of choice? I don't play fighting games, but
please say Battle Arena Toshinden.
Oh yeah, absolutely. On PS1.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, mainly Street Fighter. My favorite is Marvel vs. Capcom 3, but no one really plays that anymore. The game kind of died a little bit. Yeah.
That's sad.
Yeah, because Marvel Infinite came out, and then that game was a terrible flop, and then 3 didn't really come back. But yeah, mainly Street Fighter 5 and Mortal Kombat 11.
Right on, dude.
Yeah,
that's. I was never good enough. I could never be good enough to at any fighting game to ever compete. So that's pretty incredible.
It's a lot of fun.
Like is it like nerve-wracking to be on like a sort of stage and like you're a musician as well, so it's like, is there any parallels between the two, you think?
A little bit.
You probably don't make money doing either.
No. Make more video game or more money playing video games, right?
I feel like for every guitarist that goes to a show and is like, yeah, I could do that better, there's got to be, the same amount of people doing the same shit.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Like the last big tournament I went to was it was called CEO in Orlando. I think there's like 600 people in the Marvel vs. Capcom 3 bracket. And, there's streamed and 20,000 people are watching. There's a big stage that looks like a wrestling rink that you get up on sometimes.
Oh, dude.
But it's a lot of fun. That's where I got to fight there's this big name pro guy named Justin Wong that people know a lot about in the fighting game world. And so I actually got to fight him on stage. That was nerve-wracking. That was the only time I was like nervous because he wins everything.
I would think I'd be
stage in Octagon.
Right?
They should.
That's probably happened already once before, but yeah.
I think I'd be more.
I sort of want various sports to just keep extrapolating that, like the dodecahedron. One night only.
Yeah. Just a triangle. Like
just a line.
Yeah.
Just a line. You're fighting on the tightrope. Oh,
yeah. It's like bring back American Gladiators.
For that. You're right.
Yeah.
There's something to this.
Yeah, I would feel ever fights McGregor again.
Minimalism is not dead. No.
Take my money. Take all my money. Yeah. And speaking of huge events, let's get into the meat of our podcast today. So today's podcast, we're going to talk about E3 for a little bit, and then we're going to go into trivia, a little video game trivia with the boys, and then we're going to go into some more deeper, more personal questions for the gentleman here. And that's going to be the podcast for today. All right, so let's talk about E3. Did anybody watch E3? Was there anything at E3 that you guys were interested in? Okay, I'm so glad that it was not just me.
No.
I watched a few highlights of it, but not really watched all of it. There is one game that I'm really excited for, and it's the Avatar game they're coming out with.
Okay. I did some reading on this. Keep going down that.
Yeah, so apparently it's supposed to be this open world multiplayer game, which is very interesting, especially since there was talks of the second Avatar movie being made, and we haven't seen anything from that yet. And I've talked to a few friends of mine, and we just made speculations about it, like the possibility of seeing Avatar 2 DLC come to the game and things like that, and the different explorations, interactions with the world. It's something very interesting.
Sure.
Well, I find it fascinating because, like, when I first heard that, I was like, wait a minute, wasn't Avatar a movie like 10 years ago? Like, was that a big deal like a decade ago? And now it's like a big deal again. It's just weird. It's like, I watched that and I was like, you guys are about 12 years too late.
It is a very odd time for them to be coming out with like an Avatar game. Like, it feels like this should have happened already forever ago.
Like, their ducks were certainly not in a row.
Yeah.
It's like if somebody decided to make like a Bill and Ted choose your own adventure game nowadays. Like,
Dude, I'd play it. I'd pay $60 for it.
Oh, 100%.
Well, it'd be more recent because Bill and Ted just came out with a third movie.
They did, yeah, true. I forget about it constantly.
I know, right? I'm meaning to watch it, but I've never watched it. Yeah, there was like, it was, you know, there was nothing at besides like Breath of the Wild 2.
I was like, say the Nintendo stuff, that and the Metroid were kind of the only things that remotely did.
Although I find it hilarious that they announced Metroid 5 and Metroid 4 still isn't finished.
It's not even out, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And everybody was expecting Switch Pro, and these were the breadcrumbs we got. So,
and then people were really excited about Outer Worlds 2. You know, I've never played Outer Worlds, the first one, but I heard that one's really fun.
Yeah.
Colorful.
Our roommates are playing it. Yeah.
There's a lot of buzz around. I forget the name of the game, but it was a Bethesda game that they're releasing. That it's essentially just Skyrim in space.
Yeah.
Space Rim. I like it.
Is
Space Rim.
Is it that one or the Avatar one that's Xbox only and everybody's flipping out?
Oh, I can't remember.
I
I don't know
can't
what
remember
you're talking about, but yeah, I can't remember. The one.
I think it might be that one.
Yeah, it might be. I don't know. I can't remember. But one thing that turned my head, I was like,
oh, it's Starfield. Yeah.
Yeah.
Starfield. Yeah.
yes, there we go.
Like they're not doing a PS5 port yet, and it's like, why?
Yeah.
I still play on PC like a weirdo. So
I don't think Sony's ever.
Play on PC.
Wait, didn't Xbox buy Bethesda?
I'm pretty sure they did. Yeah.
Okay, that would make sense.
Because they have like the full collection.
Money, don't they?
right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but they like money in a big lump sum. We'd like $1 billion now. Thank you very much.
Right.
Actually, one game that made me turn my head, and it wasn't a good turn, but it wasn't a bad turn either, because there were things I liked, and there was things I was like,
can you demonstrate both?
What now? Are we? Is this an H&M game? And the game that I'm
just want to see what a good turn of the head versus a bad one looks like for you. That's all.
Well, I think this is the good turn and this is the bad turn.
That's fair. Okay.
It's fucking Stranger in Paradise.
I was going to bring it up, but why? Why would you?
I'm confused.
It's like a shitty Punisher game. It's like you're just going around. I think the only voice acting they did was "We're here to kill chaos," and then like wrapped it up.
Yeah. I saw a clip. There's this YouTuber. His name's Video Game Donkey, and he was talking about it. And he just cut together all the clips. Like, we're here to kill chaos.
Yeah, it looks garbage.
We're finding chaos. Yeah. It's like the guy says, "I am chaos. We're here to destroy chaos."
I'm surprised no one was like in the background. Wait, who we going after again?
Yeah, who's chaos?
Right.
Excuse me?
Chaos.
Sir, this is a McDonald's. I don't know.
We're here to find chaos. Why are you in Sonic's home?
It looks not good. I will say that. But
I was just like, it literally looked like I was in a H&M commercial. Like Final Fantasy 15 was kind of like super uber fashiony, but this was kind of like not. It just, the fashion was kind of just
terrible.
Yeah, it took away all the shine.
And the characters were very bland looking. You know, they didn't really like have a.
That's been a trend though.
Oh no, I'm holding out hope because Square Enix does love their showmanship. So maybe this is just something unpolished that they're just showing.
Well, it's Team Ninja that did it, right? And wasn't Team Ninja the first? Weren't they first tapped to do the Final Fantasy VII remake? Am I right in that? and then they pulled back and said, "Hey, you don't worry, we'll take over from here. We'll actually do this the way we want to do it."
Sorry, we're gonna do this well. Yeah. When we said you could do it, we didn't specify, and that's on us. But we're gonna take it back, and we're gonna do it well.
Is it just me, or does the main character's sword in every subsequent Final Fantasy just keep getting abnormally larger?
Yeah.
Like, at what point do they just tip backwards? Like,
that'd be funny. But Cloud
at the start of every
Popeye
battle,
arms,
like your protagonist just falls.
Right.
It's all about.
We need to see that Final Fantasy where they unsheath it and just like fall forward. It's like, just give me 1 second. Hold on, I can lift it.
That's a lot
Justin,
heavier than I
is that
thought.
why you bought that weighted vest to like do your runs and stuff,
Yeah.
so that someday you can hold like a sword that is as tall as you?
I want a Buster sword. There's
beyond the Buster sword. The Buster sword was large, but I don't know, is halfway believable. Like now, it's just like they're just carrying sheets of rebar.
It's like Aerith carrying Barrett on a stick.
Right? Yeah. Like a chalk. I don't know.
No, there is a guy in Scotland. I think he's a metal worker, and he just makes fantasy weapon. His YouTube channel is Michael Cthulhu.
That's Scotland's main export, actually.
Yeah, is fantasy weapons, just weird people. And he does the whole process. He'll show you everything from start to finish. And he made a Buster sword. He made Auron's sword. He's made just a ton of stuff. It's really cool. If you're into that, I'd suggest checking it out.
I do wonder, like, if it was ever possible to make a broadsword so big, but if in order to make it wieldable, like you'd have to, I don't know, you'd have to be a mixture of several different things. It couldn't be all metal.
You have to find the lightest metal that you
this sword right here, this sword is, I think, this sword I have right here is all metal. It's all freaking iron or whatever it is, and it's only 4 feet, and I can barely hold that thing. So I'm just wondering, like. It is a barely wieldable sword.
All that drumming, and you still haven't built up the strength.
Does the existence of the term unwieldy imply the existence that we should be using wieldy right now? Oh, it's totally wieldy.
It's totally
My
wieldy.
mouse, super wieldy right now.
Right.
You're wielding
this pen,
well.
super wieldy.
Extremely wieldy.
Very wieldy phone here.
Yeah.
It's like people are always overwhelmed, but no one's just been whelmed.
Yeah.
Be over.
Either over or under, but he's like, this is
like
quite the whelming moment we have here.
I feel whelmed. Whelmed and wieldy. Yeah.
That's whelmed and wieldy. That's like a Mumford & Sons album. I feel like.
It is.
Hey, we're whelmed and wieldy.
Whelmed and wieldy. Hey.
We're from Portland, Oregon. We're whelmed and
There's
wieldy.
a lot of banjo. You know they do.
That's true. Oh, but Final Fantasy, I was hoping that they would have some new information on Final Fantasy 16.
Yeah, they haven't. Yeah,
No, they haven't done anything.
Not
when the trailer was announced, I was so happy and so hyped for it, and like then nothing, and still nothing, and I'm just kind of like, I'm seeing 15 flashbacks.
Although there was a game that was announced. I don't even know if it was part of E3 or not, but it's from Software, and they're the ones that do like all the Souls games and.
Are you talking about Elden Ring?
Elden Ring. They announced it forever ago, and no information to the point where
they covered it on E3.
Oh, they did. Okay.
Yeah, it comes out 2022.
I think January 2022, and that looks really cool. With George R.R. Martin, they worked with him. I think that's
good.
cool.
So, like, does
Instead
the game
of him
just not
finishing
have
his
a
book,
last chapter or something? Or?
Yeah.
It's a game that goes on forever.
The ending is coming.
Of nudity.
Okay. Yeah.
And then HBO will make a show about it.
Series about it, and then ruin the ending.
Totally ruin the ending. Yeah. Other than that, I can't think of anything else that I was just kind of like. And of course, there was a bunch of like first person shooters. I'm like, next.
Yeah.
Next. No offense to. No offense.
I have a broad interest, but nothing particular has really like caught my eye, except like with the exception of like a very few things. Like I'm very interested in the fact that they're coming out with the second Psychonauts.
Yeah. And then,
that's something that's like it was never a game that I was heavily invested in my childhood, but like as I grew up more, I appreciated it a bit more and more. Now
I
seeing
like
the
the
second
artwork
game,
in those.
yeah, it's a nice like mixture of like that fantasy whimsical style that a lot of the games back in that time really had.
Oh, what is this other game that I saw? Actually, I don't know if it was actually presented on E3 or not, but I saw it during the same time I was watching all the other trailers. This side scroller. It's supposed to be like it's like really retro.
Replacement.
Yes.
Yes.
That game looks sick.
It makes me like looking at that game. It makes me think of like a 2D side scroller like Blade Runner video game.
Yeah, and it had a bunch of like really cool synth retro wave going on. I was like,
oh yeah,
this game is sick.
Oh yeah, that was definitely on my radar a bit.
I think the best thing that was announced during E3 was that Xbox mini fridge. That was that's about that's the only thing I noticed. Well, Far Cry 6
generation got the Marshall amp fridge, so it's only fitting
that we get an Xbox mini fridge.
That's the millennial.
On top of that, we still have the KFC console.
Oh, that's right. They really are making a console.
Now I can
wait. Educate me. How did I miss this?
Right.
Oh yeah, the KFC console. It's a KFC console. It's a video game console that you can use to warm your chicken.
No.
Is it a Dreamcast?
It's literally a video game bucket. It's beautiful.
Tell me they at least like licensed the game Burger Time and
guys,
like
this looks like a Mac Pro.
Wait,
assuming Shane's going to put an image into his feed now.
Wait, you're sending me something? Where are you sending me? What are you sending me?
No, I just know you always splice them in later, so I just said.
Okay, yeah.
Cue.
I'm gonna edit it in there.
I'll edit it in later. Yeah, but give me more work.
It's like now presenting.
But only have it cover my screen.
It's like a PC. It looks like an air fryer.
This is gorgeous.
It really does.
Why haven't we done this yet?
So beautiful. Now you have the convenience of warming your chicken while playing Madden and getting upset. You can rage and then anger eat. It's beautiful.
Right?
Yeah, man, this is... Dude, it supports 4K.
Right? 240 FPS?
Hi, man.
I don't know that I want to experience anything KFC has to offer in high definition, I'll be honest.
Right? They don't...
I mean,
is there...
Oh,
it's still using real
curiosity is
chicken.
definitely there.
They're also adding a Tekken character in Smash Brothers.
Yes.
Which one?
Because they're adding Kazuya. So
Weird.
That makes it
Kazuya.
Banjo-Kazooie? Yeah. Is that... So that's like, what, 300 characters in Smash Brothers now? 310? Something like that?
A lot.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they didn't go with like
up there.
Yoshimitsu or someone.
Yeah.
Oh, and dude, Justin nailed it on my last live stream when I was doing the Super Mario RPG live stream. Dude, freaking
Gino and
Mallow, man.
Such a shame.
I've been asking.
I mean, it's right there.
I thought it was so strange that they added Matthew McConaughey before either of those.
I'd probably play him. I'd play him.
Oh,
And,
wow.
he comes in on a Lincoln.
Especially if it was True Detective era, like
It just, yeah.
unbeatable.
His Ford Smash is just, wow.
Wow. Oh, that'd be Owen Wilson.
That's Owen Wilson.
Wow.
That's right.
Yeah. They're the same person. It doesn't really matter.
That's true.
One
Can
goes
you imagine?
wrong when the other goes.
I could actually see like
All
if
right.
they put Nicolas Cage in the game, like that would actually make sense in some weird way.
That should be Matthew McConaughey's final smash. Is that in that picture of Nicolas Cage just looking insane, just flies onto the screen and reps.
And I think that's why it works, is because he's sort of more of a cartoon character than
Right?
I don't know.
Just the plane from
they're all
Con Air
just-
jumps down.
They're all just Matthew McConaughey in different dialects. It's beautiful.
Like I just see him just sort of like you pick up the star and he just starts bashing people with the Declaration of Independence. Like it makes sense. I don't know.
How about
Oh,
this?
it's still the Mona Lisa.
It'd be Matthew McConaughey playing Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
I don't know.
he would
If
nail
we're
that
going to a
part.
crossover, I feel like maybe the final smash he pulls it off and he's actually oh man,
John Travolta.
John Travolta. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes. You're tracking with me.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I want to pull his face.
Off.
Do you think?
Remember, that's how they knew each other.
Do you think John Travolta's ever taken a selfie of himself and posted it on Halloween saying he's dressed up like Nicolas Cage?
If he hasn't, I'd be so disappointed.
Yeah, I feel like he should.
That's a golden opportunity. It's like, oh, what are you this year for Halloween? I'm Nicolas Cage, but you look exactly like yourself. I know, uncanny, right?
Yeah.
If you could add any entity, any being, living or fictional, into Smash Brothers,
Either Abraham Lincoln or Andy Kaufman.
whoa,
Yeah.
You've thought about this.
Wow.
oh man, Kaufman's
I have a better idea.
pull.
That's a
on.
really good pull.
Put the Honda Accord from Street Fighter in there.
I can hear the sound effects in my head when you said that.
Yeah.
I can hear that.
I'm pretty sure I did that the other day. I was just beat up on a car. It just automatically explodes in 30 seconds. Yeah.
The title is "It's Payback Time."
Jesse, you're a fighting game guy. Who do you need? Who do you want?
And I don't know.
What
I feel like
they
it would
used.
I feel like it would have to be something like way off the wall, like Celine Dion. Which is
Man, these are great
Michael
picks.
Jackson
These are
Moonwalker
great
in there.
picks.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
We need Michael
Just-
Jackson Moonwalker.
Oh, damn it. Quentin just took mine.
Yeah.
or Bubbles the monkey. Yes. From Michael Jackson.
Although,
Moonwalker.
if Celine Dion's Canadian, so would she just walk around the entire thing just apologizing to everybody? Or
No,
Right.
she throws shoes. It's obvious.
And
She throws shoes and maple syrup. It's
yep,
beautiful.
All right.
and hearts that just go on.
Big
Like,
All right,
Just give her the Jigglypuff ability
will.
where she sings
They
and
will
puts
go
people
on.
to sleep.
they will go on.
since Quentin took mine, which is Michael Jackson, I'm gonna go ahead and say
Well, wait, which era? White or black?
Alternate costumes. There you go.
Exactly. It's alternate.
unlockable skins, right? There.
Yeah.
Have him, and then you have him.
Oh man, we're getting
Jackson
that's
5.
getting too much overlap. Oh boy, dial it back.
No.
Just dancing on the Statue of Liberty. It's the final smash. Yeah.
oh my gosh.
It
All right,
don't
Shane,
matter.
so
It
what-
don't
what-
matter
what
if you're
is-
black or
what's your
white.
Well, it was. It's gonna be Joe Pesci.
Does he get like an ice pick? Just stab you in the eye with an ice pick?
Yeah, and alternate costume changes will only be like one or two because he's been a mobster the whole time. So yeah.
Well,
Right.
I mean, are you talking about Wet Bandits, Joe Pesci, or like
Ooh,
what do we
I
go
forgot about
for?
We're
Home
getting
Alone.
awfully close to mine. That's so it's getting weird, guys.
Macaulay Culkin?
Kevin McAllister.
Oh, Kevin McAllister.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, he'd just set traps. He'd be like,
I was gonna say,
yeah.
that's his whole gimmick, is he shows up to the arena an hour before everybody, and
And that's the paint, like gallons of paint on string.
so it's
It's like Batman's origin story, but a
it's-
little bit more whimsical.
it's just the what's Animal Planet character, right? Or who's the
Yes.
character that sets out the fire hydrant?
Oh yeah.
Animal
Isabel.
Crossing.
you said Animal
I
Planet.
said Planet.
Like,
I
David
know what you're talking
Attenborough.
about.
Now he'd be great too.
Yeah.
Steve Irwin, are you kidding? He just
Steve Irwin,
throws
yeah.
crocodiles at you and stuff.
Oh, that'd be beautiful.
Amazing.
Right?
Just imagine hopping on Smash and getting your ass beat by crocodile nunchucks.
But then he fights Paul Hogan, so you got Crocodile Dundee versus Crocodile Hunter. You know,
Hunter.
yeah.
Then might as well just throw the Ninja Turtles in there to get revenge for their reptilian friends.
Yeah.
See, that'd be great too. I'd love to see the Ninja Turtles on there.
Yeah,
That'd be beautiful.
the White Ranger,
Oh yeah,
Power Rangers.
yeah.
No, the Green Ranger.
Okay, or Green Ranger,
With his
alternate
little
costumes.
I see you.
Right.
flute dagger, his hollow knife that he has. For
I
some
don't know.
reason.
Well, I'll be honest. I'm a little surprised that they haven't drawn. I mean, do they still have rights to GoldenEye?
I don't know. I don't think so. Otherwise, we should have gotten a remake by now.
Yeah.
Sure,
The remake was for Xbox. There was a remake.
there was, and it was underwhelming.
I know there was like a Half-Life mod that was actually really fun.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Oh, didn't
He'd
they
be a
finally
good
make
one, too.
Didn't they finally make Half-Life 3? It's actually a virtual reality game now.
Oh yeah, Alex.
Alex, yeah.
What's the
Technically,
guy's
and
name? In the character's name, Gordon something.
Gordon Freeman.
Gordon Freeman.
Ramsay.
I couldn't get Gordon
Ramsay.
Lightfoot out of my head. I was like, I know Gordon Lightfoot's not
He just
right.
shouts at everybody.
Yeah.
Just shoot somebody, you fucking donut.
Just put Dave Ramsey in Smash Brothers.
My
There
mom
you
claims
go.
she once
Yeah.
kissed
I'm angry.
Gordon Lightfoot.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
How was it?
We'll do
1
this
to
later.
10. Okay. Welcome to Girl Talk with Shane Wise.
Yeah, right. Welcome to Coffee Talk.
All
right,
coffee topic.
Okay.
You get the coffee.
Okay, are you guys ready for trivia? Are you guys ready for it? Are you guys
we there? Are we
sufficiently
doing it? All right, I'm gonna
Are you
do
guys
one more
sufficiently ready? Get your drinks in now,
I'm as ready as I'm going to be.
because there's a lot of questions.
I think Dane is being invaded by a duck of some sort.
I've been watching a lot of Did You Know Gaming, so here we go.
Oh shit!
Oh,
really? Oh,
gosh.
Jesse, we'll get this.
Jeez, we had to invite you on this one.
So we don't
All
have to
right.
like buzz in, right? It's just,
No, what
we
I'll
all
do
answer?
is we'll just like go one at a time, and if like you agree, or if you disagree, then I'll show the
I've got
answer
my
after
buzzer.
everyone.
Okay.
That is not a buzzer.
Yeah.
That is-
It's not going to get old either. It certainly hasn't yet.
This sounds like Linda from Bob's Burgers.
All right, are we ready? This is the history
Also
of video
a great
games.
character for Smash.
Also, yeah, fantastic.
All right, are we ready? This is the history of video games.
Oh
Yes.
man,
Here we are. Ready? What was the first commercially successful video game?
Oh,
Dane,
are we going?
Sorry, Dane. What do you think?
I'm going with Pong.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my answer too.
Any rebuttals?
I don't know if it was commercially successful, but it was certainly like the first very like ubiquitous video game. Like it was a whole thing, right? So I got to say Pong.
Okay. Q.
Yeah.
All right.
That sounds.
Oh, it was E.T., wasn't it?
Oh God. Oh man.
That is correct.
All
All
right.
So
There it
E.T.
is.
was correct?
Followed by
Pong was-
Leisure Suit Larry, the prequel.
Right?
Oh my
All right.
God.
Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one, actually.
Full circle.
What is the best selling video game of all time? Jesse, would you like to answer?
That, I don't know. Oh, I mean, no, that's free, technically. Are you counting in like microtransactions kind of game? Or gross, or just literally best selling?
Well, probably not like mobile games. I don't think.
Yeah.
Once I say it, you guys are gonna go, oh, okay, that makes sense. All right. Anybody venture a guess?
I'm gonna go off the rails with this one and say The Sims.
Okay, we got The Sims.
That's very
Yeah.
smart. I'd probably go with like something in the Zelda franchise because that's huge, like Legend of Zelda. I know that Final Fantasy XIV just took over WoW's spot as the most played MMORPG on the planet.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Yeah, 14 is making a some days.
But how many divorces has it caused? That's really what we gauge that by.
Right?
nobody that can attract a mate plays Final Fantasy XIV. By the way, I just started playing Final Fantasy XIV, so don't take offense. I'm married.
That's why. That's why there are cats around.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's why I'm single. All right. Makes sense.
Right.
Yeah, that's why you can only. That's why you can only create a female character in the bunny race.
I honestly think just because I know people who don't really play video games play this game, I'd say Call of Duty.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
All right. Call of Duty. Q, what do you think? You got an answer?
I was thinking between like Call of Duty and Mario
No,
because story franchise.
it just hit
But
me.
I'm
and
thinking
I'm not going to change my answer. But I think,
You can't.
I think
the
I know-
one
Oh my
name-
God! It just hit me.
the one name I constantly hear between all of my gamer friends is Halo. So
I forgot about that game.
I want
How
to
did
say it
forget
before
that?
you say
Yeah.
it, Shane. Just to prove that I'm not lying.
Okay.
It's Tetris, isn't it?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
All right.
that
I
was-
feel
It's
less
not.
bad.
So the best selling video game of all time is Minecraft.
I barely consider that a video game, so I didn't.
Right, exactly. But it's like, okay, that makes sense because people who don't even play video games play that game.
Yeah, everyone 3 and up plays that game. Yeah.
All right, next question. What year was the Super Nintendo Entertainment System SNES released?
I'm going to say...
I think it was 1992.
92 is where I was at. That's funny.
I know Final Fantasy VI was 93, and that was for
92 is where I'm at on that.
And I know Mortal Kombat 1 came out in 93 as well. So
all right, so Jesse's 92, Justin's 92, Dane 92, Q?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going with the group consensus of 92. So I have no idea.
It was actually 1991.
Exactly what I said the first time, 91.
I should have said 91 because Final Fantasy IV came out for SNES as well. Yeah. And
I was hoping someone would pull up Price is Right.
And duck under. Yeah.
I'll go number 1.
I almost did, but I was like, four out of the whole group.
See what happens when you go with the group, Q. Let that be a lesson to you.
Peer pressure. Don't do it, kids.
Don't do it.
Particularly this group.
Yeah.
All
right.
Nothing but terrible leadership Larry puns.
If you guys get this will be pretty impressive if you actually know this answer.
I'll tear my shirt off.
What year was Nintendo the company founded?
Oh, that's in the 1800s. They made
they were playing cards and such. Yeah.
But what was the year?
1886.
All right, 86.
That's clearly not it. You're like, yeah, you fucking idiot. That's not even close.
I don't even have a guess.
I'm trying to remember like a 100th anniversary or something in my lifetime.
I don't remember.
I'm sure. I think it may have been earlier than that.
Now we get the prices right.
I'm gonna lock in 1843.
Were they like
1843?
$1, Shane.
Right? It was released in the year 1.
Maybe like I'm just to say 1803.
1803, 1843.
I'm gonna be patriotic and say 1876.
1876.
So 76, 86, 03, and 43.
It was actually 1889.
Oh,
you got the closest.
Yeah,
going over too.
That's why I was smiling because he was 3 years off.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right,
man. We were in the ballpark there.
You're in the ballpark though. I'm impressed that you guys know. It's
was it called Nintendo still back then?
Yeah,
I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah, they did like Dane said, like trading cards, and I think they made those gun games that I forget what it was called.
Big time prices that you see.
I don't know. I can't remember. All
Deer
right.
Hunter 64 back in the
Big Buck Hunter
1864.
Yeah, in 1864 they made Deer Hunter 64.
All right, Blizzard Entertainment is most well known for what video game franchise? All right, that's actually a terrible. I'm going to skip that one. That's an awful, terrible question.
Overwatch.
Tetris, right? Yeah, Overwatch.
All right, this was a fun one. Which video game?
1874.
Which video game company collaborated with Sony on the PlayStation?
Oh,
Jesse.
Oh, I know this. Someone else go. I can't remember. Hang on. Collaborated with Sony on the PlayStation. Oh.
I want to say something, but I don't think it's right. I need a second.
Was it Philips Magnavox?
We got Philips.
No, man. They had the CDI. Remember that?
Yeah, but I mean, if they collaborated with PlayStation to make the disc technology.
Yeah.
Anybody?
Man, I don't know.
Was it Rare?
Oh, so we got Rare, we got Philips.
Rare did a ton of Nintendo
games.
They
did
in that era.
But for some reason,
which
my
company
brain's
helped?
going there.
Which company did they collaborate in order to make the PlayStation? This was for the actual console, the first PlayStation console.
I'm going to hate myself when you say it.
Yeah, you are.
So Sony collaborated.
It's sort of a blanket statement. I hate myself anyway, so it's sort of like, well, duh, yeah.
So Sony collaborated with a game company.
They
to make a
did, and
PlayStation.
they totally did.
Would it be fair to? Would Sony be acceptable? Because I mean, they would have had to work together.
Sony and Sony.
Yep. Sony.
They had to work with themselves.
Yeah, Sony collaborated with PlayStation
with the
to
forgotten
make the
third
Sony
member,
Sony.
which makes Sony.
Yeah.
Oh God.
No.
Sony.
Vetoed. That's
Sony.
Fair.
Sony.
Yeah,
we all
they had
get
some hits. They had some hits.
we all get 3 vetoes.
yeah. Everyone take 4
One
psychic
for
damage.
each. One for each Sony.
Laugh track it.
All right, you guys, are you guys ready for the answer? Are you guys gonna ready to hit yourselves?
Yeah.
Nintendo was the company that collaborated with Sony first.
To make the PlayStation.
Yeah, and they actually made a hybrid Sony weird thing, and they only made like a couple or something like that. And one recently sold for like thousands upon thousands of dollars.
It was Nintendo Game Station. I remember that.
Yep, the Game Station. That's what it was. I think you're absolutely right. But yeah,
Is it really?
I think something like that.
I was just straight up talking out of my ass on that.
It sounded familiar. Game Station.
The Sontendi Game Station.
Okay.
Why does that sound like a Disney fake like video game console that they put in there?
Wow.
Right? Like the Game Sphere on South Park.
The Game Sphere.
Yo, oh come on, GameSphere.
Yeah.
Oh, God, Game Sphere.
Yeah.
I remember that. Oh, God.
Yeah.
All right. The United States Air Force used what gaming console to create a cluster supercomputer?
I've never heard that, so I don't know.
Yeah, I never heard that either.
Say it one more time.
The United States Air Force used what gaming console to create a cluster supercomputer?
I'm going to guess the Xbox.
Q's got the Xbox.
Good a guess as any, I guess. And they made a cluster supercomputer, out of all of them, just to run the Microsoft Flight Simulator for their pilots.
Oh, so you actually know that? Oh, okay.
No, again.
But you don't know what the
It seems
actual.
logical.
A total moron about this.
No, they actually do X-Wing versus TIE Fighter for some reason. All that alien
Logitech
stuff that came out
joysticks.
last month is no one read the news here.
Right.
Nothing to see here.
Because it has the best port of Marvel 2, I'm going to say Dreamcast.
Dreamcast for Jesse.
Yep.
Dane, venture a guess.
Our government is not known for doing things well.
So the Game Gear.
Game Gear.
They just glued a bunch of Commodore 64s together.
Circling back to that Philips CDI, baby. Probably Laserdisc or something. CDI.
Honestly,
CDI final
it's-
answer.
Depending on what it is, it's probably like the Atari.
Probably the Game Boy.
It was actually the PlayStation 3.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Kind of crazy,
Okay.
right? You could make a cluster supercomputer out of PlayStation 3.
Yeah. Well, because remember they did like that weird cell technology.
Yeah.
And then
Whatever.
they stopped support for it, so
Yeah.
So there's-
doesn't matter.
It was.
then the military went down. Yeah, right.
That's why we lost the war.
That's
We
why
weren't
the
at war, but we lost it anyway.
that's why the PS4 sounds like a jet engine when you play Final Fantasy
You
Remake.
know what? Now it makes so much sense why so many game shows are just getting gamers to do like obstacle courses. Like we got to train them for war.
Right?
They're already familiar with the system. We just got to get them familiar with the actions
Right.
and then put it
So-
together.
At the end of the course, there's not a prize. There's a recruiter.
So just so everyone's caught up on the score, you all have just one.
You're
Oh,
I'm amazed at that.
yeah.
Feel
You're
very
one
good
out of
right now.
1 out of 9, guys.
A very gentlemanly sport we're having here.
Yes, that's right.
I feel like we should get something for being the closest.
What food was the character Pac-Man modeled after?
Tangela.
A
Dane
fortune
says,
cookie.
what'd you say?
I said a fortune cookie.
Okay, Jesse said fortune cookie.
Yeah, fortune cookie makes a lot of sense.
Dane, what did you say?
Pizza.
Okay. All right, fortune cookie, pizza, Q. Pizza or fortune cookie or something different? We've been down this road before.
Those are the only two foods that exist.
What did you say, Q? Did you say anything?
I'm going with the orange or melon.
Melon or orange? Okay.
You know,
something citrusy.
Like a honeydew or like a full-on...
like, I'm thinking cantaloupe maybe, but...
Okay. I'm tracking.
They're more rounded.
Kiwi? No, actually, Dane is correct. It is actually a pie of pizza.
Oh.
The creator, Toru Iwatani, was eating pizza when he came up with the idea.
Puckman.
I have great ideas when I eat pizza.
Yeah, Puckman.
The only idea when I have when I'm eating pizza is to eat more pizza.
Right?
I don't know how this guy pulled off Pac-Man, but props to him.
Could you imagine just
Maybe
like...
that's
Just,
what the little white dots are.
all right.
Maybe they're not cocaine like we all thought.
It's Parmesan cheese. Makes sense now.
Eats one piece of pizza and immediately thinks of a maze with ghosts
little
and
balls
fruit.
of fresh mozzarella.
Yeah. What fruit goes on pizza?
I don't think the mushrooms on that pizza were
Only-
particularly fresh.
Oh, dude,
Only
you
cherries?
went there.
Yeah.
I was just gonna go there, Justin. There was a bunch of mushrooms on that pizza.
Yeah.
In the original arcade version of Donkey Kong, what was the name of the character that would later be known as Mario?
Jumpman.
Yeah.
Everyone agree, Jumpman?
Yeah, Jumpman.
Okay, that is
Well,
It's
correct.
incorrect. His name was actually Luigi.
We're looking for Luigi.
Toad.
His name is Chris.
Oh, this one's fun because
Toad was in the barrels that Donkey Kong would throw.
That's why he's always a little bit weird in the future games. Took some moderate, blunt trauma to the head.
The mushroom cap, that's from the pain and trauma.
It's from the swelling.
He's
They never
severely
gave him an ice
concussed.
pack. That's why
Right.
he sounds like that. He forgets how to talk. It's the concussion.
Right.
Normally he's just like, "Hello, Mario. How are you today?"
All right. What was the best-selling handheld game system to date?
The Game Boy Color.
Game Boy Advance.
It's got to be the original Game Boy.
3DS.
I'm going to say the Game Boy Color.
Game Boy Color makes a lot more sense than 3DS, but I'm sticking with 3DS. Actually, no. PlayStation Vita sucked. 3DS.
Original.
Okay, so Q, what did you say?
I said Game Boy Advance, but I think I'm going to backtrack and say PSP.
Is nobody going Switch on this? This surprises me.
Oh wow!
Oh, I guess.
Gotta be
is
honest.
Wait, so exclusively handheld? Because that's a big.
Exclusively
game thing.
handheld.
Okay.
Okay.
Switch
I was gonna
Lite.
say because
Switch Lite.
I was starting to second guess my own guess here. Yeah.
All right, it was actually the Nintendo DS.
Oh, balls.
Oh,
Weird. I didn't know anyone who had a DS.
I didn't either.
I had a DS.
Who bought these? Was it? I don't know.
But is that not crazy? Like I thought it was
Is
a
it
Game
kind
Boy
of like
too.
how the Ford Taurus is like the best-selling car, but it's only because Enterprise and Hertz own like 1 million of them?
Yeah, they bought a whole bunch.
One of those is there just like some warehouse somewhere with tons of these.
They buried him in a desert next to ET.
Man, all right.
I'd
Zero.
love to see a remake of ET for that system.
It's funny. I only knew 2 people with DSs growing up, and one of them was me.
What was the first video game character to have a balloon featured in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade?
Sonic.
Jesse
good
said
guess.
Sonic.
I'm gonna say Donkey Kong.
Got Donkey Kong. Jesse was Sonic. I'm definitely putting in music for this.
Or possibly Pikachu. Because I guess Pikachu was in video games, so maybe Pikachu. I know I've seen a Pikachu float, but I'm going to stick with Donkey Kong, I think.
I was debating between Pikachu and Mario, and I think I'm going to go Pikachu on this.
He's going to go Pikachu.
I just
All right.
don't remember.
Dane's going Pikachu.
Yeah, it was always just Peanuts and stuff like that. It
Yeah,
was
I am
later that I
feeling-
saw any video game nods, and that's the first one I can think of.
Yeah,
That's a good answer.
And I hate that for our country.
Pokemon. Yeah,
I know.
Pokemon was definitely like one of the first like video games to
Well, it's not like they're gonna have
and commercialized here in America.
They're not gonna have like a hitman float flying through.
Just a bald guy with a bunch of guns.
All right, so we got 2 for Pikachu, 1 for Sonic. Q, what did you say? Or did you say 1?
You know, I'm going to say Mario. I'm going to do it.
He's going to go with Mario. All right, classic. The answer is actually Sonic the Hedgehog. Jesse got it right.
Wow, nice.
Sonic.
Good,
Nice.
Yay!
Ooh, this is a good one. I like this one. What is the most expensive video game ever made to date?
Well, if it's anything like the movie Avatar.
Wait. Okay, so the cost to make it, not the cost to buy it, just so we're clear here.
The most expensive video game made. So I would
so
imagine
we're assuming production cost.
Production cost.
Right,
okay.
Now, does this include upkeep for like MMORPGs? Because server costs over time equals a lot.
Yeah.
That's not the making of. That's the maintenance of.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna draw the line
Just
there.
want to clarify.
To be fair, that's not clarified on this list, so I have no idea.
To be fair.
Glad we're all there.
Yep.
Yeah, I need to sit on this one too.
I don't know. Most expensive video game.
Probably Minecraft again.
Right. I'm trying to think of like who has the most famous voice actors or something crazy.
So, I think I have my answer. I believe the most expensive to make. I'm going to go with L.A. Noire.
Ooh, that's a good answer.
Yeah.
Because, you know, Rockstar games are always high production. Plus, L.A. Noire, they spend a lot of time with their goofy ass facial features that they put in the game.
Yeah.
They still have not used that company. I don't think any other video game company has actually used that that particular company that they used for the facial animations, because they went through like all that like lawsuit and stuff. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Now, see, there's a lot of ignorance for me surrounding this, but like I'm thinking for licensing costs for likenesses, something like Smash Brothers. I'm guessing Nintendo owns the rights to most of that, but not all of them, right? So they've got to pay for the rights to use the likenesses to some of those characters.
This is a good train of thought.
I kind of think I don't know. I'm gonna say Destiny.
Ooh, that's a good one too. Yeah, I don't know. I'm really at a loss for this.
I am, man. This is a tough one.
I like how Q was just on it. He's like, "Yeah, I know it. You fucking idiots."
No, it's just, like my whole thought process. Like Rockstar, I know that they put a lot of money into their games, anyways, and that one was something that was particularly different from most of their games, with a lot more. It was a lot more detail oriented.
It's either that or it's going to be something random like Shenmue. Because of how crazy they did with, like Tokyo was like exact in that game. But
Shenmue is actually not on this list. I'm just going to go ahead and say, Shenmue. Fun fact: Shenmue was the most expensive game ever made at that time.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was I think if it were made today, it'd be like close to $100 million to make.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to pass on this. I literally don't even have a good guess.
Dane?
Fallout 76.
That would be most expensive game to buy, right? Wouldn't it like $200?
It took long enough. And
all right, are you guys ready for the answer?
I got no.
You guys are gonna. It's kind of crazy. It's something that I totally forgot when it happened, but I remember this actually. Grand Theft Auto 5.
I wondered if it was a GTA.
I knew it was Rockstar. I knew it.
Quentin was closest.
Yeah.
But he still gets no points.
Thank you for that.
Yeah.
That was like my third guess.
I knew it had to be a
I would never
Rockstar
come
game.
close to
Man, that's
that.
crazy.
Come close to it.
I knew it had to be a Rockstar game just because of the amount of development.
Well, you had
that
a
goes
1
into
in 15 chance if you chose a GTA game, so good. Yeah.
Yeah, all 12 versions of Grand Theft Auto 5.
Let's. Oh, here's a good one. Who released the first flight simulator game?
I mean, I said Microsoft earlier, but I doubt that's the first one. I just remember playing some shitty, being like super.
I don't know,
into it when I
man.
was a
That
kid.
came out fairly early. Like that was
that was like Windows 95.
I was playing that on my Pentium.
But we're
like
saying the
like,
first game in which you flew something at all.
No, like the actual
like a
flight
flight
simulator.
Like a flight simulator
actual
game.
So we're not talking TIE Fighter here.
No.
Okay.
Oh, I remember playing games on my
Galaga.
television. Way back, and like ColecoVision.
Because
where you fly and
NES,
stuff.
had a Top Gun game that was a very
Dude,
poor
Skyhawk,
flight sim-
Captain Skyhawk, Sky Shark, all great games.
Yeah.
But Flight Simulator, I'm gonna go with Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Microsoft is the only one that even if that's a genre, then
I played it on PC. I remember installing it using DOS.
Yeah. I crashed many helicopters.
/run
It was great.
Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm also thinking Microsoft on this one.
Yeah.
'Cause
He's
I remember my uncle,
he's
he had
got
a-
that look on his face. He's like, you guys are so dumb.
He does.
No, it's actually
He thinks he's so smart.
so.
He reads from a card.
Just so.
God.
So
The real answer is just going to be a kid in your math class that used to build paper planes.
Yeah.
He built it off a TI-83 like graphing calculator.
The answer is Sega.
so Justin, you said Microsoft. Dane, you said
I think we all said
Also-
you
Microsoft.
said Microsoft,
Yeah.
and you were all correct. It is Microsoft. I just wanted to.
Yeah.
I know you said that earlier. I just wanted to throw you guys off,
That's good.
or I attempted to anyway.
Yeah, good. You didn't.
All right, now we're gonna go in from the
You were
history
unwavering.
into according
Way to fail.
Oh,
according
Zelda enters the ring, Dane.
to there she
He's
is.
been whelmed.
This is technically, according to this list, softball video game questions. All right.
Uh-oh.
I've never played a single softball game.
I need the wiffle ball questions if you've got them. That'd be great.
Yeah. So
I'll take a spike ball, please.
Mario softball.
I'm trying to
it's
find
like
one
the
that's not.
emoji.
I'm trying to find one that's not too softball. Like, all right.
What's Mario's first name?
It was the main
Yeah, that's
character
kind of
of
what it
Donkey
is.
Kong.
I was like,
What did I press to jump?
Triangle.
all right. Let's skip the easy softball ones because they're
Thank you.
way too easy.
Yeah, that's.
I thought I
insulting.
could find one that's like
literally
actually insulting,
Shane.
but
Yeah.
Come on.
all right. Okay, here we
Come
go.
on.
We're gonna
We've
go
been
into
crushing it so far.
this is the hard video game questions. All
good.
right?
Yeah.
Good.
I
we
think
go.
we only got 2 of the regular ones, right?
No, oh yeah, let's do a tally here. Dane, you got 4. Justin, you got 3. Quentin, you got 3. Jesse's got 4. So here we go. In the original Legend of Zelda, why was the maximum amount of rubies set at 255?
Because of hex codes.
Mm-hmm.
Hexadecimal.
Yeah.
Does everyone
I was
agree?
just gonna say programming or memory. So,
Same reason MIDI maxes out at 127, baby.
Exactly.
We got so much discrete memory.
So the
fact, there's-
answer is, oh wait, Justin, you wanted
No,
to say-
there's a joke about this in Final Fantasy VII. When you go to the guy that counts your fights, that you can get the material to get Aeris's final limit break, he eventually says, "I lost track at 255. Like I lost
255?
count because that's the highest it can go." And also, FF, the initials for Final Fantasy, is hex is 255 in hex code.
So that's the correct answer. Capacity restraints of integer values in an 8-bit system.
Is that a hard G we got there?
Integer.
Right?
Integer.
Sorry, the guy with the useless math degree is calling you out.
Integers. Yeah.
Maybe it makes sense why the recent Final Fantasy game is called Intergrade.
Integrate. Integer.
Grr.
Boom, we got an next conspiracy theory video. Let's do it.
All right. What was the first?
Would be a podcast without a Zelda appearance.
Yeah, there you go.
Hello.
Say hi.
Right?
Good kitty.
A new player has
She
entered
has
the ring.
Triforces on her collar.
That's beautiful.
And she hates them.
She hates
I
everything.
have to move my cat's asleep on the laundry on my bed.
Good girl.
All right, you guys ready for another hard question?
Let's hear it.
What was the first gaming console to have internal memory?
Internal memory.
Internal memory.
No, did the Commodore 64 have I don't think it did.
It would have been.
I'm feeling this is something not recent, but recent.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think what didn't use.
It's the GameCube. No, GameCube
you-
had
memory
had
cards.
Things too. Had cards too.
I want to
Oh, I guess
say
that's
a
true. Internal
Game
memory.
Boy.
No,
No, it's stored on the cartridges. PS3.
it was card.
Does PC count?
Yeah, right.
No, PC.
No, Xbox would have beat PS3.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It would have been the Xbox, right?
yeah, Xbox.
Yeah.
Because the original Xbox. Because I remember they
did
had
have
like
The
internal
original
storage.
Xbox. Gosh, did something beat it to the punch?
No,
I
because
don't believe so.
64 had
well-
cartridges.
I don't remember the Sega Saturn having memory cards.
I never
No,
played.
I was thinking
Sega.
Sega for a
It
little
was
bit, but I was
disc-based, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Ooh.
But what about the Virtual Boy? They had cartridges. They had the cartridges.
No.
No, I think Sega Saturn. Oh,
Wow.
but or the Atari.
I'm going to roll with Xbox because I don't know enough about the Saturn, but I like that, there's no losing guess out there.
Or I'm gonna go with Atari Jaguar.
the almighty ColecoVision.
Yeah. Well, I didn't register internal in my head, and I was like way back. Like you could like, yeah. I think Xbox for the safe bet. I don't know enough about the
Xbox. Jesse says Sega, Saturn, Q.
Saturn's a good pull, man. You might be onto something there.
Q, are you on Sega or Xbox? Again, here we are.
Choose your side, Q.
Why do you invite me to these knowing I succumb to peer pressure? You know what, Sega? We're saying Sega. I was thinking it. I didn't say it, but now I'm saying it. Sega.
Yeah, man.
It is Sega Saturn.
Oh, wow! Wow!
Good pull,
well
boys.
done, man. Well done.
Yeah.
Well
Good
done.
job.
Absolutely got to give you credit because that was not in my memory bank.
That was a good one. That's a good one. I did not know that. That's crazy.
I didn't either. Yeah.
No, yeah, I never. Played,
Amazing
like,
how late that came in video game lineage. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like we were messing around with memory cards for far too long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still have my original PlayStation memory cards that can hold
Oh, they're probably
like
above
about
my
as
head
much
right
as I
now,
could
yeah.
write on this.
Yeah, me too.
thing.
I played Fighting Force the other day on my PlayStation 1 with my roommate.
Fighting Force. Wow.
I still have my original Final Fantasy VII save files on my memory card.
Samesies.
Do you really?
Dang.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's impressive. I
I
might
got
have
my
the-
original Syndicate
Yeah.
Wars and Air Combat saves
Syndicate
on my,
Wars!
on my
Yeah.
PlayStation.
Oh,
memory
what a
card.
game! What
Yeah.
a freaking game!
Yeah.
Why
Yeah.
did that not become a franchise?
Yeah, it should have. It should have.
Yeah.
Those Gauss cannons.
All right, this is kind of a musical question. This is kind of fun. I don't expect you guys to know the answer, but it's actually kind of fun.
Yeah, you don't expect anything of us. We get it.
No, I don't expect.
He doesn't expect
Not a whole
his
lot from you
musician
guys.
friends to answer the musical question.
Yeah. You guys are all dumb, so this is gonna go way over your heads. But here's your question.
Listen
Sweet,
here,
here
you
we go.
idiots.
Also, this question's in French. Good luck.
No.
I totally meant everything I just said. Anyway, how many people sing in the opening song in Skyrim?
All of them. All the people.
Are they-
like how many
'Cause it's a
parts?
choir.
Like how many
It's a
parts,
choir.
or how many people did they record?
Is
total
Cadget a
for the-
person? Like,
Like, how many separate people did they use? They actually used separate people, and then they layered. But we're just gonna go with how many people they used for the track.
I don't know. All I know is you can get Storm Choir as for a plugin for like a digital, like a DAW, and it's super fun to play with because you basically just get those like really guttural like shouts and it's really cool. Yeah, it sounds like Tarzan but in a choir. So my answer's 4. Yeah,
I'm gonna say 30. It seems like a good number.
2.
Okay, we got 30, 4, 2.
You think 4 parts in a choir? If they're just layering shit, you can just record that same person over and over and over and over.
Right.
I'm going to say 7. Feels like a lucky number.
It's probably like 120, like 120 person choir, like
it's gonna be like 2 million. Just
they just use all of the fans.
We are the world.
I'm just thinking, yeah, they went to First Baptist down the street and got their choir to like.
All right, you guys ready?
The entire congregation.
Hear it.
Yep.
Let's hear it.
All right. It was actually 30. Jesse, good job.
Oh. What?
It was actually 30 people.
Okay.
Wow.
And then they kept on layering it to make the end result sound like 90.
Which is fewer than the number of voice actors in the game, which was 3, and they just kept recycling, for God's sakes.
Well, 4 if you count the mod where they use what's his name, the Slim Jim guy.
I wish they would release.
You just turn them into the dragons.
Savage dragons. Oh god.
Yeah.
I wish they do a thing like they do for GPS, where you can get celebrity voices in Skyrim, so you can have like Samuel L. Jackson yelling at you to like go to different places.
Yeah.
I was gonna go to the village and I got shot in the knee. I took an arrow in the knee.
Hello there, weird child. It seems you've woken up.
Sick of all these motherfucking arrows in my motherfucking knee.
Let's rope back and die.
Yeah, I stabbed him, and I hope they burn in hell.
They deserve to die.
It's the Die Hard mod. That's what we got to do.
Die Hard mod. All right. This is fun. You guys want to keep going, or are you guys want to
Dragonborn? Yes, continue, please.
All right,
It's
okay.
really fun.
This is actually interesting. What was the original intent of The Sims?
Psychological warfare on government's constituents? I have no idea.
I'm going to say it's a game built for contractors learning how to build houses.
Yeah.
To make money.
Yeah, but like
Yeah.
To make
like
money.
Sim City would make sense for like city planning and stuff. With The Sims, you just
The Sims.
do a bunch of goofy shit. Like it's all totally inconsequential.
Wait. Are you
It's really
telling me
weird.
there's a deeper meaning to this?
That's what I'm saying.
So it's meant for more than just locking people out of the bathroom and laughing at the results?
Like I said,
Locking them in the bathroom and then setting the house on fire?
Right?
it's got
It's meant for more than that?
You make them shower constantly.
unclean.
So you mean the purpose of the game wasn't to go fishing with the Grim Reaper? Oh,
Right? I don't know.
yeah, I call some people.
I'm sticking with my initial answer. Greed.
Just to make money.
Greed? Okay. Greed works.
Side note, country artist Kaylee Hammock recently... Did you see this, Justin?
Yeah.
She recorded a song in Simlish.
Huh.
Yeah.
And they put it in the game.
Yeah.
That's a
like
thing.
sang the language and everything. It was lovely. I still remember certain phrases. Each day blabadoo.
Isn't the Sim language just like Spanish in reverse?
I think it's just French.
Actually, I think it might be Dutch.
No.
Right.
That's the difference between like South American and like Spanish.
No.
One's forward, one's back.
It's the same. It's the same language the chef uses in the Muppets.
I think that's actually Swedish.
Sorry to any Swedes that are watching this right now.
No one's watching
Issue
this.
a formal apology.
I'm watching this right now.
Okay, so Q's got contracting. Justin said nothing. Dane said greed. Jesse, you said
nothing too.
nothing too.
Don't even have
pass. All right.
Yeah.
I believe Quentin is actually correct. The Sims was originally created as an architecture simulator. The Sims were only created to evaluate the architecture designs. So that's technically.
Wait.
It was Minecraft before Minecraft.
So each sim was like the consciousness of some like architect critic that would go in and look at buildings and be like, no, this building only has 3 walls. Clearly, you suck at building. Like that's not.
Yeah,
was that really? How does
which
that work?
sim is the building inspector, for God's sakes? Because nothing I built in that game was to code. Like, how is this supposed to work?
No.
It's like your house doesn't need 7 ovens.
I mean, I guess they didn't say that it was a
I have
good
a
product.
pool.
Put a
on top of
toilet in the living room.
two-story-
That would not pass inspection.
It's right in front of the TV. It's ergonomic.
Yeah.
I have a hot tub in my bedroom. That's not up to code.
I think Justin and I both know a guy that has that.
Right.
Tub in their bathroom?
I just got a package.
We got one more trivia section. You guys ready?
TMI, Dane.
All right. The last trivia section is video game movie trivia.
Oh, here we go.
Appearance
watch a lot of
within.
movies.
That's my only answer.
The answer is Mortal Kombat.
Loved it.
Don't get
Can we
me
talk
started.
about that next?
I loved it too.
Started.
I've seen it. I've seen
Here
it
we go.
6 times.
This is it, and this is for all the marbles. Let's
Yeah, what's the current standings? Where are we at?
The score is Dane, you have 5. Justin, you have 4.
Yeah.
Quentin, you have 6.
Whoa!
Jesse,
Dang.
you have 7. Jesse is in the
First
lead.
place.
Can we wager?
7 for how many Final Fantasies that are important.
Ooh, wagering. Ooh, that's an interesting concept.
He's added a
Like go double or
write down
nothing.
our points.
I wager 4 of my 5, so I can't like leave home with nothing. But
Do the whole Jeopardy thing. We write down our number and then give our answer.
Yeah, the daily double.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, let's do the wager.
All right, what's the category here?
Video game movies.
Video game movies, and yeah, obviously this is on honor system. No one's cheating, right?
So
Yeah.
I've gotten 4 correct because I'm terrible at this. Is that what you said? I will write down
Yes.
my wager on this handy dandy notepad and stow it away. And as far you would be able to see me reach for it. I'm gonna move my drink over here so that I'm not reaching that direction.
Okay, and you can't wager. Obviously, you can't wager more than what you have. So remember
I
how much
wagered
you have.
97.
No.
I will change. No, I'm just
There got to be
kidding.
some rules
I did
here.
not.
You win.
I don't have a pen and paper, so I wrote it on my phone and put it behind my computer.
All right.
All right, here we are for potent potables. You wagered.
Like that.
Reach from a card.
Shock it, Alex Trebek.
I'll take the rapist for 400.
I'm
That's
wagering.
therapist.
I'm wagering how many
Penis
open.
mightier.
I'm wagering how many open beer cans I have on my desk right now.
Nice.
So
Just look at the hat. It's funny, ain't it? No, it is not.
So are we doing the wagering? Are we doing wagering right now?
Wagering.
Yeah,
we
you
got
do it after you do it after you say your answer though.
Yeah.
Have you never seen Jeopardy?
Yeah, of course.
Why are
No.
you hosting?
I don't.
I mean,
Because I made it up. Damn it.
yeah. He's only
That's true.
prepared this whole thing. Yeah.
because he has
All
a
right.
create sign behind him. That's why.
That's
he's
right. So honor the creation. All right.
Oh, that thing is way closer to you than I thought. When you reached back, your hand disappeared into the void, and it was like right next to it. But it looks like it's a million miles away.
It does look.
Perspective's weird.
It's got a fish eye lens on the camera.
Perspective.
All right, here we go. Are you guys ready?
This is
This.
I don't know.
a lot of space.
All right. What is the highest grossing movie based on a video game?
Should we write the answer as well?
grossing movie based on a video game. Nope, that's a show.
I mean, E.T.
Wow. Something to write on. This is killing me. Oh, here we go. All right. Highest grossing movie based on a video game. Okay.
Really hope it's not the Super Mario Brothers movie.
I hope it is.
Oh gosh.
And I don't know how the Sonic the Hedgehog movie grossed at the box office. I'm not up on that.
Okay.
So do we say our answer out loud?
I'm writing mine because
Yeah.
this is like all.
Yeah, you say what you you'll say what you think, and then your wager.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, I'm just gonna say my.
All right, everybody, here. I'm going to raise my hand to show that I have done my thing.
Because I do know the answer. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I do.
It's nothing that's in my head. I guarantee it. I'm running through all the things I can think of. I was like, there's no way there's no way.
Because I recently had a discussion with someone about this, and I think I know exactly what it is.
I have a play. Yeah.
All right, everyone got their answer?
I'm going to show my answer in the form of an action figure.
Fair.
That's acceptable. That we will accept that answer. All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Nobody else
got
raised their
nothing.
hands, but I guess everybody's good. Okay.
I've got nothing. No
Okay.
idea.
All right,
Hope
Dane,
you didn't wager much.
Dane, your answer and wager.
Answer.
Oh, Resident
that's
Evil.
A real good answer.
And you wagered. You have 5, by the way.
Oh, sorry, wrong side. Man, jeez. So much to keep up with over here.
Oh man, phenomenal.
Jesse, what do you got?
I'm going original. But
Oh, dang. Mortal Kombat.
Original Mortal
Okay.
Kombat.
Beautiful.
Nice.
the original one.
And your wager? You have
4.
7. Okay.
For how many beers I
You
have
had
open.
7 as well?
Yeah.
No,
Gosh.
wait, Dan, I said, Dan, you had 5.
I know, but I thought Quentin had 7 too.
He had 6.
No, I had 6.
He has 6.
Oh, man, I'm getting destroyed.
All right, Justin,
that like I'm-
you want to venture any guess, or
I mean, Detective Pikachu, does that count as based off a video game?
it is a video game movie,
It is based off a video game.
and it is
do
based
that.
on a video game.
Based on a video game.
What's your wager?
4. All the marbles.
All right, he's
Or half
going
of everyone
going
else's
for it.
marbles.
He's going for it.
How bad I'm doing at this.
Q, you have 6. What's your answer and wager?
So my answer is Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sonic the Hedgehog
And my
movie.
wager, 3.
I had a second idea too. I almost want to say it but not count it.
Say it.
All right, you guys ready?
Don't count it.
Yeah.
I want to know what this second idea
My
was.
second idea, but I don't count it if I get it right.
Okay.
Was Silent Hill.
Oh, dang, nice.
Ooh.
Yeah. That dude. Yeah.
Cool flick. Really
That's
cool
it,
flick.
it, yeah, it was a lot better than I thought it'd be.
Yeah.
Anyway,
My favorite.
I'm guessing Dane
adaptation
had
movie.
it.
Yeah.
guys, Justin is currently in the lead with 8 because he just got it right.
No way.
Detective Pikachu is the highest rated video game movie, or highest grossing video game movie to date.
Oh man.
Man.
Come
So-
from behind.
Let's look at the scores here. Dane, you have 1.
Yep.
Justin,
I do.
you have 8.
I deserve every single
Q,
one of
you
those.
have 3, and Jesse, you have 3. So we should have done this at the beginning. That was wager that made it so much more fun.
Oh,
Man.
Wow. Detective Pikachu was such a meh movie too.
All
Now I
right.
have to repost my Liu Kang.
I forgot what it was, but like, it was me and my friends. We were discussing something, and he was telling me he read something about Sonic the Hedgehog being number 1 in a category for video game movies.
Whoa, where are you getting your data?
Reddit.
Internet, yeah. Social media, which is proven to be reliable.
Because
100%
according to something I just pulled up, Warcraft beat out Detective Pikachu.
Okay, well, that must have been. This website might be slightly old. It's whatever date this website was made.
But not by much. I mean, well,
And none of you got
$7
World
million.
of Warcraft, so It's a moot point.
Says
just curious. Still though, Detective Pikachu is still the winner of all the ones that were mentioned here. Although according to what I'm looking at, after that, Rampage.
Oh man!
Then game, Angry Birds, Prince of Persia: Sands of Time, and then Resident Evil, the final chapter.
Prince of Persia got on the map. I was the only one in the theater when I saw that.
Here's what bothers me is because I'm pretty sure that Resident Evil is the top grossing franchise.
Yeah.
Oh, I believe
across their movies, because in the top, they have 2 of the top 10, which should put them on top anyway.
They also have 47.
That was my guess.
Games,
yeah.
So,
also, Mila Djokovic was actually my first ever girl crush.
Oh.
I saw The Fifth Element, so therefore, Resident Evil deserves.
Okay, I forgot. Lilu. Yeah,
that's right.
Bruce Willis, my first ever girl crush. Crazy. Yeah.
Now is that
that was the first time I questioned my sexuality, was when I saw
Why?
Are you talking Die Hard Bruce Willis or like Sixth Sense Bruce Willis?
No.
He was the kid.
Oh, spoilers.
The kid Bruce Willis.
Spoilers.
My first girl crush was the alien yodel singing in the Fifth Element.
Oh.
Quite a scene.
I was like, gold.
I don't remember chronologically, but I know.
Can I say I'm really surprised there wasn't a Tomb Raider guess in there.
Fair.
You know, yeah. That is kind of shocking. It was a good movie.
The recent 2 games were very good. That was on my. That's on my.
Agree to disagree. I just did Shadow of the Tomb Raider and couldn't have been more angry during the playthrough.
See, I didn't mind it as much.
Lara Croft? Is that what you were?
No. Here's my thing: is
But I also blitzed through that game.
There are moments in that game where she can jump across 5 school buses.
Yeah.
But if you walk up to a wall that's not, has white, that doesn't have white paint on it, say, I don't know, man. I don't think I can do it.
Also,
it made no sense.
And they tried to do this.
I had a ladder.
Yeah.
And they tried to do this whole
white paint. Oh, I can climb that all day.
Yeah.
But I don't see the paint, man. Sorry.
That's what upsets me about the Assassin's Creed games, because they pride themselves on their parkour and mobility, yet I'm jumping off of cliffs every 5 seconds when I'm trying to do something very simple.
Yeah.
Now we normally start with this, but what's everybody playing right now?
Are we done with the game?
Oh.
Are we done with the trivia?
That's what Final Jeopardy is. What comes next? Sudden death.
I didn't know we were doing final. I didn't know we were doing final.
No, I have 1 point left. What am I going to do? I'm just playing with my one little point.
No,
I got ahead of myself.
Let's do this. Let's
TMI there.
That sounded naughty.
Right.
It's my pet.
Right now, as far as what game I'm playing, I actually just put in Fallout 4 again.
Oh,
I'm gonna get back into Fallout 4. I don't know why. I just was I'm feeling kind of
you're craving some Nuka-Cola. I get it.
Some post-apocalyptic kind of stuff. Just getting into it.
I am also in post-apocalypse. Very different
seen
flavor.
You on PS4. I know what you're doing.
It's a 5, thank you.
Still on the network.
I'm in Horizon Zero Dawn for the first time.
Great game.
Dude, that's my next. My buddy Evan actually sent me. He actually bought me a game because I keep telling him I keep forgetting about Horizon Zero Dawn, which I know is a crime against humanity.
Play it. It's amazing.
Yeah, that's what I keep hearing. I just never for some reason just exits my brain.
It's doing the right things for me.
He bought it for me. He sent it to me via Amazon. That was really nice of him. So I have to play it now because that was a gift. So that's after I get done with Fallout 4.
What does he smell like? Describe Evan's essence.
Evan's
Does it bring you back to life a little bit?
Fantastic.
Make me back. I can't wake up.
Maybe I'm inside.
I need to get Ham Horn back on my phone so I can do a sad trombone every time that fucking terrible joke gets made.
Oh, good.
Terrible? You mean golden?
Yeah.
Thank you, Dane.
Yeah.
Everybody knows Goofy's cover was way better than the original song anyways.
Right.
Q, what are you playing?
Well, on the opposite end of the time spectrum, I've been getting into this game called Kingdom Come Deliverance.
Oh, dude, isn't that a medieval first-person game?
Bible adventures.
Yeah, it is.
You're both not too far wrong. It's a medieval first-person game about this guy who's the son of a blacksmith that gets invaded. I forget where they were from, but it was an opposing force invading England. You know, like all of history.
Well, at least the parts of history where England wasn't invading other people.
Right.
Right.
You know, it's just a coin toss.
Yeah, I've heard that game's really fun.
Oh yeah,
sounds cool.
Because it's like they based it on like they based it on a little bit of history, but like the fighting is very realistic apparently.
Oh yeah, I really enjoy it because the fighting is almost kind of like a rock paper scissors style, where like they whenever you like engage in a fight, it's like different points that you can aim to strike from, and different points you can aim to like defend from. And so it's just kind of like you have to find the right angle to attack them from, to like, and like you can like switch it up, like move the combos, and it opens up the fighting.
I watch a YouTuber named Scalagrim, and he does reviews and historical weapons and how they fought back in the day, and and it's like really fascinating because it's not very graceful fighting back in the day.
It's just kind of swing.
It's like,
oh, what form are you using? This one.
It's not really that graceful in real life, but you watch The Witcher. You watch the Witcher show, and you're like, oh my god.
It's like, oh, they're so skilled, so talented.
Yeah.
But in actuality, it's just the videos of those guys making up the fake kung fu.
Yeah.
Like slap around,
just
slap move videos.
Justin, what game are you playing right now?
Well, I wasn't joking earlier when I said that I finally took the dive into Final Fantasy XIV, which I think is a horrible decision on my part because World of Warcraft like evaporated 10 years of my life. Like it was just gone into that game. And I had heard some bad things about the initial release, but then when they re-released it as a Realm Reborn and they've done a bunch of DLC for it, bunch of expansions, and I gotta say, I really like it. I think it would be better on PC, just because the way that your hotbars are. You've got L2 and R2, and then the like shape buttons, and then the directional pad. So you can use it as like hotkeys for spells and stuff. And so there's only 16, and then you can scroll through them with R1 or hold down R1 and press a thing, and you have 8 16 panel hotbars available. And so playing on console, your actions per minute are just multiplied because you're constantly like scrolling back and forth to stuff at like the top level. But I'm
pretty sure you can connect a mouse and keyboard to your console.
You probably could. I haven't messed with it at all. I only started a couple weeks ago. I'm only level 50, but I'm playing a white mage, and I love it. I love all the nods to the earlier games. I've got my own little pet chocobo that I run around on.
That's awesome.
I got an airship minion that looks like the original airship from Final Fantasy 1, which is like the spinny propeller blades. And it's not just the nods to the franchise. Like, I got a quest called Life, Materia, and Everything, which is a combination Final Fantasy VII Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy reference.
Oh wow!
It's like that level of like stupid nerdiness.
Oh yeah, 14 is great. What server you playing on?
I'm on Excalibur right now. Just because my wife has one of her coworkers plays, and they had a bunch of friends, so they were like, "Yeah, I just come on there." They gave me a bunch of free shit to go and do, but it was really boring playing a white mage until I got to my first dungeon, and like you get into a party and you actually like go around and heal and stuff. Because I played a healer on WoW, and it was very familiar. But all the music, this like you can get you can go to the Gold Saucer, and you like collect their like currency there. You can buy Setzer Gabbiani's gear from Final Fantasy VI and just wear it as a costume.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Oh yeah, the revelry and showmanship of that game is just beautiful.
It's so great. I'm about to get a suit of Magitech armor as a mount. Which like Final Fantasy VI is my favorite. Like that's my jam.
That is a really good game.
That's what it like hit me the hardest when I was growing up. It came out. I was like 12 or 13 years old when it came out. I was like, that was just the most amazing thing I had seen, and it's what got me into music. Honestly, it was Final Fantasy VI. And when 7 came out, it was just icing on the cake. It was it was just like, wow, it got even more amazing. Like, holy crap, they can do this.
You just went 16-bit for a second.
Yeah, you did. Like your mic for a hot second just went like, and we just all looked at each other like,
just turned the radio podcast for a little bit.
You just went to I Am Iron Man. Like,
are you inside the game right now?
I am. I got Troned into Final Fantasy VI.
All right.
If you could get stuck in one game.
Well, Dane. Well, Jesse, what game are you playing?
Burger Time. Okay. Burger Time's the right answer.
Right. I'm playing a lot. So I'm actually doing a thing right now for 2021. I'm trying to beat 21 games.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm actually in the middle of 3 games right now. I just beat what is it? BioShock Infinite the other night again. After a long time.
I find that a misnomer. If it's infinite, it shouldn't.
It should, right? Infinite. It technically doesn't. It technically doesn't.
No game does these days. New game plus, new game plus plus, new game plus plus.
BioShock finite but really long.
Yeah. I'm in the middle of Ni no Kuni 2.
Yes.
So
those games are so good.
Yeah, and so I'm about 12.
Sounds like a sushi platter. Yeah.
Right?
It's by Ghibli. Studio Ghibli.
Yeah, Studio Ghibli.
Yeah,
what?
I really want to play that game.
Yeah. Multiple games.
Make me feel as warm inside as the movies do.
The music alone in those games is mind blowing.
Art style is amazing.
Everything about those games are like stunning, like visually, auditorily, emotionally.
All right, we're going to have to do this later. All right.
Yeah. So Ni no Kuni 2. I'm playing through Vagrant Story.
Oh my God! Really? Oh dang!
And I'm also,
after my own heart. I fucking love that game.
And I'm also playing through Bayonetta, the first one. So I'm doing those 3 games because
like simultaneously. You're doing this all simultaneously.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like literally all at one time.
TVs,
like one controller per hand and foot.
Right. Yeah. And so I'm going through those games.
The foot games he's playing on easy. It's fine.
Yeah.
The final form of a gamer.
Yeah. And so those are the 3 games I'm kind of back and forth on right now. But yeah, Ni no Kuni 2 it's good. It holds up. The first one I was like, can it be better than the first one? Because Ni no Kuni 1 is just ridiculously good. It's one of the best like modern JRPGs I think I've ever played.
Yeah, I still haven't played. It's on my list.
I didn't know this existed. Man, why am I here?
And so it's one of those, like the 20. I picked all these 21, and it's like, man, all the games I picked are like 30+ hour RPGs. I gotta throw some like.
You gotta pick some like.
Yeah.
Like, does a fighting game count? Like
no, because I know. And then
okay.
Does it have to have a story?
I feel like 30 hours is nothing.
Yeah. But when you're trying to beat 21 games in a year,
that's a lot.
And I've got like Dino Crisis and Final Fantasy VIII on my list.
Yeah, but you're not married. I could easily do that if I didn't like.
Yeah, but remember, 2 jobs, 50 hours a week.
Yeah,
but like
doing that.
But yeah, and then Vagrant Story. That's one thing. That's problem with my like the PS2 and 1 is like it doesn't quite translate well to like big modern TVs.
No.
So everything's super dark and hard to see.
There's some sort of thing that you can connect.
Once you get in your mid-30s, everything's dark and hard to see.
Or you can just do it. Or you can just go old school and just buy yourself a CRT TV.
I've thought about doing that. Yeah.
Honestly. And just like fuck it. If it's got.
Just like sit it on the floor,
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about doing that. Seriously.
And I've gone through some older games. Like I beat The Bouncer from PS2. That was one of my first games of 2021. Yeah.
Dude. The Bouncer. It was the first game for the PlayStation 2, if I remember correctly.
It was a launch title.
Yeah.
And
What?
Made by
It's a-
Squaresoft.
Did you
Squaresoft.
play a bouncer?
Yeah, well, it was
yeah.
a group of bouncers. It was a
Patrick
brawler.
Swayze kicking people
Yeah,
out of the road.
one of the main characters looked like what's his name from it was an exact copy of Kingdom Hearts main character.
Oh,
Sora.
he kind of
Yes.
It was essentially in the same kind of
Same
kind of art style.
Yeah, and same outfit essentially.
Yeah, the
too.
same same fashion
Wow.
sense is like
Yeah.
that dark long
Oh,
roby kind of
I
stuff.
think I've heard about this game before.
Chains
Oh,
for
yeah.
no reason. Like
It's a
just having
beat 'em up.
chains.
I would love to see an actual bouncer in what you're describing right now.
They are.
It's
That's
just
what
a
you're. That's
cape.
essentially the storyline. Is there's these 4 bouncers, and then each time you go to a different scene, you can pick different characters. You level them up, and then like a girl gets captured, and you're the bouncers of this nightclub, and then you
It's
go
like
out.
what the bouncer of like a hipster nightclub would wear. Just
I
like
Right.
never.
boy bouncer.
It's
Yeah.
actually it's actually the instructional
Never knew
video
this was
for
a
when
thing.
you get a bouncing job for the first time. You have to sit down and watch
It's
this video.
orientation.
It's orientation. For
Man, this was Squaresoft's like peak pointy hair period, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I mean, I'm talking the game took. I sat down to play it, and it took 5 hours to beat. So I beat it in an evening. I was like, oh,
Yeah, it was super
I
short.
want a bouncer game, but set in Nashville, like circa now.
Right, you just go around. You just go around like exploding pedal taverns.
Actually, dude, if we had a GTA that you could just do that,
GTA Nashville. Yeah.
Yeah.
that's so niche. But by God,
You think the
how
boss fight would
satisfying.
be?
Oh, that's
You think the
amazing.
boss fights would be out of town bridesmaids on their bachelorette
Yeah.
parties?
Yeah,
And
Bridezilla,
it's-
absolutely.
And there's girl singers with Guns N' Roses shirts that only know "Sweet Child of Mine."
I think my
Fair.
starting character would be the disgruntled sound guy from Tin Roof Broadway.
You just run around going, "Turn down your guitars."
Yeah, right. You just turn your amp around, please. Just turn it around.
Yeah. Turn down your Princeton.
Do you guys have any weed? Seriously.
All right, Shane. So what are you playing?
Yeah.
I Fallout 4. I'm playing Fallout 4, and then
Really?
after
Just
Fallout 4, yeah, I play. When I pick a game, I'm going to finish the game and then move on.
Playing 3 games
I
at
was
one
going
time,
through-
and you're like, no, Fallout 4. That's it.
I was going through Fallout 4 when I was on tour a few years ago at this point, and we had a day off in Boston. And after about the 3rd stop, my bass player looks at me and he's like, "Are you just taking us to places you know from your video game?"
Yeah.
But it's also so well done that like I knew my way around. I was like, "Oh yeah, North Church is over there. Swan Pond is there."
So there's Copley Plaza. The Death Claw should be right over there by the Cheers bar.
Like,
Yeah.
should be a dude's
This is where the
coffee
Minutemen
shop
are.
right around here, man.
The Minutemen's right there, and the Super Mutant encampment's over there, and
Yeah.
Follow the Freedom Trail, man.
all right,
Follow the
okay,
Freedom Trail.
guys, I got to get going here soon. And this has been so much fun. I really enjoyed this
Where
podcast.
It's 8:00 on a Thursday.
I know
You're not going anywhere.
dude, I have to go to work. I have to go to work at like 4 a.m.
Oh,
Oh,
So I gotta go to bed. I gotta like
you should
actually
be
sleep.
asleep right
That's
now.
fair.
I know.
Yeah.
I empathize with that.
So
Maybe a
okay,
respectable
I thought
member
we
of
stopped
society.
recording like 20 minutes ago.
Right.
but actually, I have one last question for everybody, and this is a question that I thought of, and I was like, "That's a really silly question," but I'm a silly person, so we're gonna go ahead and do it. All right, if you, if your house was on fire, okay, you had a house fire, but you got everyone out, all your cats and your dogs and your loved ones, they're all outside safely. But you had the opportunity to save one video game thing. It could be a console, it could be a video game, it could be a memorabilia. It could be something in your house that you would run there and say, and then risk your life to save. What item would it be?
My answer will also be in the form of an action figure.
Oh,
And do you want me to do it? Do you go first?
yeah. You got that. No, I can't handle that.
ready.
Cloud with his giant metal sword, dick.
Right.
There it is. Jeez.
It is nice and pointy. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not even a metaphor at that point. It's just
Yeah.
That's why they call it the Buster.
Yeah.
Buster. It's barely known.
It's a very It's a very phallic symbol.
Right.
Extremely phallic.
That's a good one. Is that worth like a lot of money?
I think the
painful to insert the materia though.
So I bought it for like $12 on eBay, like in the early 2000s. But like I think the last one I saw sold was like $200 or $300 broken.
Oh my god! So
yeah.
fully put together. Yeah, you keep that.
Yeah,
Damn,
that is my prized possession.
That's a good one. That's a good answer. Dane or Justin?
I need a moment.
All right, Justin, what do you got?
Man, I still have my original NES Final Fantasy cartridge that still works. The battery has not yet died on it. I can put it into a Nintendo theoretically and it'll work. So maybe that, I don't know. A lot of stuff can be replaced. Like I have obvious things that could be collectible.
I'm just saying in a lapse of judgment, like you did this stupid thing where you're like, oh my god, I gotta get, you just kind of have a freak out moment where you go and grab something that you think really means a lot to you.
Like that was the first thing I thought of.
That because that has the most games that I like still play. The rest is all just kind of my PlayStation 4.
Okay,
which is stupid because I'll probably have a PlayStation 5 at some point.
I would do that. I would do the same.
Or maybe
I would. That was actually my answer.
Maybe I would just. I'd grab this. This was made. So my wife went. I don't remember where she was when she found this, but it was a guy that was doing like spray paint artwork. Like, have you ever seen people do that live?
Yeah,
where they do stuff. And this guy, he was just making this thing, and she picked it up for me, and I think it's really cool looking, and it was a gift. So maybe I would pick that.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like that. That's a good one. I like that. Q, what do you think? What are you thinking there?
Well, I think I'd have to go with. So I have the collector's manga that they made for the Dragon Ball Xenoverse game.
Oh,
their
nice.
Like collector's edition. I'd probably grab that.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
because
I doubt it's worth too much.
A couple years from now, you never know.
Yeah, you never know later, but like, that.
Mm-hmm.
And it was kind of, I don't want to say it's like symbolic because like I've been watching the anime and things like that, but like that was the first manga that I really got, and it kind of drove towards my interest into getting others.
Yeah. There you go. Dane,
you can read everything online now.
I know the answer should be my PS5 because for some godforsaken reason I still can't get another one if I wanted to. But if we're going real on this thing, I have an original Mike Tyson's Punch-Out cartridge that is tied to some very dear memories with me and my dad. And that one. They stopped making those when he, the whole hitting women thing.
I know.
We get real up in arms about that these days.
Gentlemen, this was a lot of fun. I got to get going here. Yeah,
thank you for putting this together, Shane.
Yeah, dude,
your beard's gotten fuller as we've done this. Yeah,
I'm trying to get to Jesse here.
There you go. I actually chopped mine off recently.
Lots of love.
Like
right. But
pretty soon you'll
start looking.
Pretty soon you'll start looking like the rent's too damn high guy.
Right.
I mean
that's my only goal in life.
Right.
Because the rent is too damn high.
I want to answer every question with that and mean it.
Because it would be the correct answer.
Right.
Yeah, just like, how was your day today, sweetie? The rent is too damn high.
Yep.
It's my money and I want it now.
All right. Pouring one out for the homie Sleep Easy. Right. We miss you, buddy.
Yeah. Sleep Easy couldn't make it today because he's just killing it. He's just freaking killing it.
Just up and yuffie right now. I get it. It's fine.
He's become too big of a celebrity for this podcast.
Yeah, he outgrew us. Yeah.
Shane, you should have paid him the promo
He'll
deal.
come crawling back. He'll miss it. He'll miss it.
In the 17 years between now and the release of the next part of Final Fantasy VII Remake, yeah,
He's
he'll
going
be
to get
back on
bored.
the podcast.
Sitting in his crystal mansion, just thinking, I miss those fellas.
Just his little lizard avatar self. Yeah. Please send him the segment.
I will. Absolutely will. I absolutely will. All right, guys. Y'all have a wonderful.
Jesse's going fuzzy. We gotta stop this thing.
Yeah. We got-
I am
much
going
makers.
fuzzy.
we're
You got a really human in his room.
Y'all are crazy. I love you guys.
Yeah, I love you guys. See you guys next time. I'll let y'all know when we do it again.
Yeah.
All right.
You
See ya, Jesse. Thanks for joining.
Oh yeah.
And
Anytime.
you're part of the family now.
Yay. Sega, thanks,
No
Sega
refunds.
Saturn.
All right.